What if I told you a bird can plan for a future it hasn't even seen yet, outsmarting animals 10 times its size? Or that wolves are holding entire conversations right under your nose, in a language you don't even know exists? Today, we're counting down 7 animals that are far smarter than you think. And by the end of this video, you will never look at the animal kingdom the same way again. Before we start, if you love uncovering the hidden genius hiding in plain sight in nature, hit subscribe right now, because what you're about to see might just change the way you see every animal around you. Let's start with a bird most people walk past without a second glance: the crow. Crows don't just use tools, they build them. They've been seen bending wire into hooks to pull food out of containers, something even some primates struggle to figure out. But here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. Crows remember human faces for years. Researchers wearing masks fed crows in some cases and threatened them in others. Years later, when those same masks reappeared, the crows reacted instantly, calling other crows to mob the threatening face while completely ignoring the friendly one. They don't just remember, they warn each other. Crows are running a memory system most of us assume only large-brained mammals are capable of. Now picture an animal with no bones, no spine, and 3 hearts. And yet, it might outsmart your house pet. Octopuses have escaped supposedly sealed tanks, unscrewed jar lids from the inside to reach food, and in lab tests, learned to navigate mazes after watching another octopus do it first. A skill called observational learning. Here's the strange part. Each of an octopus's 8 arms contains its own cluster of neurons, almost like a mini brain. So, in a very real sense, an octopus isn't thinking with one mind, it's thinking with 9. This next one sounds almost impossible for a bird, because it requires something we usually reserve for humans: thinking about the future. The Eurasian jay buries food to save for later. Nothing unusual there, plenty of animals do that. But here's the twist. If a jay notices another bird watching while it hides its food, it will wait. And once no one's looking, it will sneak back and move the food to a new, secret location. That's not instinct. That's deception, planning, and an understanding that other minds exist and might be plotting against you. Most 3-year-old humans haven't fully grasped that concept yet. You've heard a wolf howl, but you've probably never realized you were listening to a conversation. Wolves don't just howl to howl. Each one shifts pitch, rhythm, and tone to send a specific message. I'm here. Stay away. Let's regroup. Researchers have found that wolves can even recognize the individual howl of a specific pack member from over a mile away. On top of that, body posture, ear position, and scent marking form an entire secondary language, a constant stream of information running silently between every member of the pack. The forest isn't quiet. It's just speaking a language we never learned to hear. Elephants are one of the only animals on Earth that can recognize themselves in a mirror, a sign of self-awareness shared by very few species, humans included at a certain age. But their intelligence goes deeper than recognition. Elephants have been observed standing over the bones. Elephants have been observed standing over the bones of deceased herd members, gently touching them with their trunks, a behavior researchers describe as eerily close to mourning. They also communicate using infrasound, frequencies too low for human ears, that can travel several kilometers through the ground, allowing separated herds to stay in contact across vast distances. Dolphins don't just make sounds, they have names. Each dolphin develops its own unique signature whistle, essentially a name it's given by its mother early in life. Other dolphins learn this whistle and use it to call that specific individual, even years later. And when it's time to hunt, dolphins don't just chase prey, they strategize. Pods have been filmed herding fish into tight circles, taking turns slicing through to feed, like a rehearsed, coordinated plan. This isn't blind instinct, it's teamwork with a plan B. And finally, an animal with a brain smaller than a grain of rice. That may be doing math. Honeybees communicate complex directions using something called the waggle dance, a series of movements that tell other bees exactly how far away a food source is and in which direction relative to the sun. Even more surprising, studies have shown bees can be trained to understand the concept of zero, an abstract mathematical idea many ancient human civilizations took centuries to develop. So here's the question worth sitting with. Intelligence was never something only humans have. It's something every species evolved in its own way, shaped by what it needed to survive. The crow needed memory. The jay needed foresight. The bee needed precision. We just never learned how to look for it. So tell us, which of these 7 surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. We'd genuinely love to know. And if this opened your eyes to just a little more wonder about the world around you, subscribe to Animals Lab, because there's a lot more hiding in nature than you think. And we're just getting started.